Hi everyone, welcome to this video. I hope it helps you in the way that I've intended for it to help you. I definitely prayed before I'm filming this video, so yes, just sit back, grab a drink, and let's chit chat a little bit. Clean your house, whatever you're about to do while you listen to this. So recently I went on a trip to Colombia and it just inspired me to make this video. So we're going to talk in this video about solo travel as a Black girl, choosing your location, how to plan a trip, what made me choose Colombia like this last trip, and about where we want to go next, or where I'm going next, I guess, and like where I stay. We're going to talk about safety. We're going to talk about a little bit of racism, colorism, and yeah, let's get started without further ado. So, first things first, choosing a location. So, I chose Colombia because I guess I've always just like wanted to go. I don't know exactly why. I think it's just, hearing it here and there within pop culture, like, just sparks an interest. I was watching Narcos, and, I know they're all Colombian, and Kelly Uchis, she's an amazing singer, Latina singer, and she's also from I don't know where she's from exactly, but I know she's from Colombia. So, yeah, I don't know. And I'm interested in the Spanish language, and, I've been learning it for over like 13, 14 years. So, I always want to go to a place that can help me learn or improve my Spanish, basically. So that's how I chose Colombia. And when I'm choosing a place, I guess it's helpful for me to just, take inventory of what I'm interested in. Like, you got to know yourself, and you also got to be able to listen to, like, your intuition and listen to the voice of God. Like, if God's like if you just keep seeing synchronicities of a certain country, to me, in my opinion, when that happens to me, I feel like it's God telling me that I need to go to this place, or, just me being led and directed and guided in my life, because as, like, we only know so much. Like, we don't know what's best for us in the future. Like, we don't know what we need to, like, exactly details, right? We don't know exactly what we need to do to basically, like, maintain being our best selves, like being our living within our higher selves, and making sure that we are aligned and on track with the mission of why we're here on earth, right? Like, how do we really fulfill and reach our potential continuously. And so I feel like I'm led to certain countries because I meet people there, and I guess I learn the language, and just we experience different things, and you just never know what it is that's going to change your life, or who you're going to meet, what conversations you're going to have that's going to really impact your life for the better. So that's why I enjoy traveling. I feel like it really helps me grow. Like, the way I describe it to my husband, oh yeah, by the way, I'm married, so that's something about me. My name is Alexis. I didn't even introduce myself, but yeah, that's me. My name is Alexis. I go by Lex, and yeah, this is my YouTube channel. I used to make videos back in the day, and I used to vlog. Like, when I would travel a place, I would film it, and not really vlog, because I didn't really talk too much in some of my travel videos. But then I started making sit down videos because COVID happened, and I wasn't traveling at the moment. But I'm back traveling. But it's interesting because I don't even really record it for the intention of posting it on YouTube. But I also feel like as I travel, I learn so much, and I really want to, like, get that information out there so that I can help somebody. But anyway, so moving forward, that's choosing your location. Just think about what it is that you like. Like, if you like dancing, go to a place where they're known for dancing. Or if you like the beach in warm weather, that narrows it down a lot. Like, if you like warm weather, that's how I love warm weather. Like, I love the Caribbean because, okay, if you imagine Earth, right? Anywhere around the equator is where it's going to be the warmest, the wettest, right? Rainfall. And when you have that combination, sun and rain, you have a lot of greenery. You have a lot of fresh fruits and veggies, like, and herbs, and, like, think Jamaica, like, think like Costa Rica. Costa Rica's not even that close, but just the closer you are to the equator. Fun fact: Ecuador, the country Ecuador, it's basically equator in Spanish. I don't know if you knew that. Comment below if you didn't know that. Then let me know that I taught you something new and you learned something new today. Anyway, so yeah, that's why if you even go around like Africa, if you look at what's at that side in Africa, right? Uganda, Rwanda. You have like Nigeria and Ghana and Togo is around that area, like northern Angola, and what's above that? Like the Congo, like the equator runs through the Congo, and just look at a map and look at where the equator is, because you also have, once you go around even further, you have Asia and Southeast Asia lit. Right, you got Cambodia, you have Vietnam, that's where Bali is, right? That's where Indonesia is. That's where all these like tropical jungle the people there are brown skin, you know what I mean? Like that's where you get that. And it's because I love mangoes, I like pineapples, I like avocado and fresh tomatoes, you know what I'm saying? Like the plantains, give it to me all. And that's where you get that kind of stuff. So that's why I like to travel in those places. So it makes my travel easy, because I'm not eager to go to Iceland. I'm not eager to go to Paris. I'm not eager to go to, like, I want to go, but like I'm not eager to go to like Russia or like Canada. Like I'm gonna eventually go. But yeah. So anyway, next thing on our list, we have planning. So I made an itinerary for my Colombia trip, and I made like a Google Sheets, like a spreadsheet listing the hostels I was going to stay at for how long. And I sent it to my husband so that he always would know where I'm at, and just in case anything would happen, he could go back. And you can share this itinerary with your whole family when you go abroad so that they know what you're going to be doing. And I was just a little bit extra with it. So I also was looking at where I want to eat, because I don't want to like be trying to find out where I can eat while there, because that cuts away from the time that I have to actually experience the travel. So I like to do that ahead of time. And then it also adds to the trip, because like it makes the experience longer, because you basically have the actual trip and then you have the weeks before, like the anticipation, the build up, like the days before, the planning and the researching and looking at the map and all that. Like that's part of the whole thing. Like you're learning about this country, you're learning about the culture, you're learning about what food to eat, what foods is recommended, what places to go, and it's part of the entire journey. So planning, that's what I do. I just look up what it is I want to do. Hostel World or Booking.com for like places, depending on what your budget is, how long you're staying, how how you have to stretch your dollar or not. Like if you're just going for a couple days, that's cool too, and you can spend a little bit more coin. And research, Google whatever it is that you need to know. Like, and if y'all have specific questions, then I can make a video, because yeah. All right, so next thing on our list is safety while abroad. So in Colombia specifically, I went to Bogotá, which is the capital of Colombia. It's more like business, government, buildings and stuff like that. But I went to Bogotá, beautiful. Food was really good. It's good for restaurants and like street art. And then I flew to Barranquilla I was about to continue speaking Spanish, to take a bus to like the Santa Marta area, which I highly recommend. That's in the Caribbean. It's a little bit more north and east from Cartagena, which is really popular out there. Of course, I'll go to Cartagena next time I'm out there. But Santa Marta was really beautiful, and I felt super safe. I felt safer in the Caribbean, right? In Santa Marta, I felt safer there. Possibly because it's just like fewer people, if you're in any big city, like you have to be careful. That's just, it is what it is. Like certain places it's more relaxed and you can have your phone out, but in Bogota, it just so happened to be a city where you probably shouldn't have your phone out too much. Like don't flash that you have expensive stuff on you. Like just don't make yourself a victim. Like because the more you have your phone out, the more likely somebody with not the best intentions just in general is going to see you and just try to like make a move on you. So it's like just reduce the amount of risk that you could possibly be like, bringing to yourself by just laying low. But I feel like in the Caribbean, it was a little bit more lax. Like I didn't have to like be looking over my shoulder so much, or just being hyper situationally aware. Like it's important to have a situational awareness and just to be like lucid. Like I don't drink too much. I did drink this last trip, but it was just like a tiny little shot of a Four Loko. Yeah, don't ask. But yeah, I don't really drink while abroad. So yeah, but anyway, safety, right? We're talking about safety. Don't drink because you want to be coherent, and you want to be alert and ready. Like you don't want to clog or block or blur your spidey senses. Like you want your spidey senses to be tip-top shape just in case, because your gut will always tell you if something's off, right? So in the point of your gut telling you something, there's there's a latency. Like you have time to get out of that situation, right? So you don't want to be distracted, and your gut is trying to tell you something, but you're so distracted that you don't hear it. And then by the time you realize, like, oh wait, that person is so close to me and whatever, it's already too late, and your bag got snatched, or your chain got pulled off. Like situational awareness is so important, and you got to stay alert. Anyway, moving forward to number 4, racism, culture, and just feeling comfortable overall in a country. So like I said, I like to follow the equator, follow the sun, follow the water and the sun, right? Because where the sun is heavily, there's more people that can stand the sun heavily. So I like to be around people who can stand the sun heavily, because I love earth, and I love the nature, and I love the sun, and I love the trees, and I love the butterflies. And I want to be around that all the time. I want to be around people that have that same lifestyle, you know what I mean? Because it's more relatable, and it's still a different culture, but it's like they're so similar to me but so different. So I like that. Like, I mean, I am an appreciator and a lover of all human life, of all life in general. All life is fascinating. There's just some life that, to me as an individual, is just more fascinating, and just like resonates more, and I just crave it. But I also challenge myself to, like, for example, South America, the more south you go, the colder it gets, right? Because you're going away from the equator now, and so the more white people are there, and the more Europeans, quite frankly, are there. And yeah, like I tell myself how, like, yeah, I don't know, like I think about it sometimes, like I'm more hesitant to go there, or like my desire to go there is not that strong. But at the same time, it has beautiful nature, and yeah, so I know I'm gonna still go, but yeah, so I just be challenging myself in that way. But I felt really comfortable in Colombia. Where else have I been? I've been to Vietnam, felt comfortable. Cuba, felt comfortable. Where have I felt the least comfortable? Honestly, probably Bogotá. I felt the least comfortable, I feel, out of all my travels. I remember thinking that too. I remember feeling like I don't feel that endangered being here. I forgot who I was talking to, or this guy I met from Brazil, but I was telling him, like, I don't feel like that at danger here, but I do feel like the most at, like, if it's a scale, this is probably the highest at danger I've felt, but it wasn't really even like that. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I don't know how to describe it, but it wasn't that bad. It wasn't great, but I would just recommend going to Cartagena or Santa Marta, though. Like, just stay near the Caribbean, shoot. All right, so this video is coming to an end, but I'm going to talk about where I'm going next. So, I feel like I'm going to go to Brazil really bad. I really want to go to Brazil. And then I met a Brazilian, so, like, that's what I mean by those synchronicities. Like, sometimes, like, God just sends us signs. Like, I could have met anybody. That could have been anybody that I met. I met him in a hostel, too. But I could have met anybody that day. But no, I met a Brazilian, and we were hanging out for, like, a couple hours. But, and he was really cool. Like, he was dope. So I want to go to Brazil. I also want to go to Bali. I've been seeing some more, like, Bali stuff, too, and I feel like I'm open to it. So yeah, like somewhere in Indonesia, and probably probably pass through Bali, but also just see other places in Indonesia. Where else do I want to go? I want to go to Rwanda. I want to go to Rwanda. I want to go to like Ethiopia and yes, like Kenya. I want to go to Kenya. I want to go to Senegal. I want to go to Tokyo as well. And oh no, I want to go to Jamaica. I haven't been to Jamaica yet. But yeah, so I hope this video was entertaining for y'all. Catch me in the next one. I think I should do this more. Let me know in the comments. Please comment and like let me know what you think about this. Like, yeah. So have a good day, y'all. Talk to y'all later. Peace.